So then guys, today what I want to do for you, I want to go over the best iPhones you can buy right now for your money. And we're going to go from everything from $100 all the way up to $850. And also I'm going to tell you what my favorite iPhone is out there for probably the best amount of money, value, everything and kind of features, all that you get together. But let's get started then with the first iPhone, what I've got in front of me here. What is the best iPhone you can buy for $100 right now? And that iPhone is the iPhone XR or the XR. This iPhone came out in 2018. Even though it's still got an A12 chipset inside of it, it still feels really fast and really snappy even here in 2024. I love it that it's the same size essentially as an iPhone, say 15 Pro or a normal iPhone 15 in its screen size, so it's a 6.1-inch display. Battery life is quite good if you get one with a good battery inside of it. You also still get a good quality camera at 12 megapixels, and also you can get 4K 60 frames per second out of this single shooter that we have right here. Obviously it's not going to be the best camera out there, but to be deadly honest, it does a very good job, even though this phone came out like about 6 years ago. The other great thing as well is that we've been told that most likely it's going to get iOS 18 this year, so we could probably expect at least one more operating system upgrade and then probably another further year of security updates. So, you know, for $100 to get this iPhone right now, that is a really great deal. And you can see here, you can pick it up, say, on eBay for about $100, what is awesome. And also, if you shopped around, say, on Facebook Marketplace and things like this, you could probably get your hands on this phone too. The only thing that I would say is make sure that you do get a return policy, potentially on eBay. And if you are going to get it, say, on Facebook Marketplace or let's say Craigslist or something like that, always check out the phone first of all. Get the person who's selling it to you to check out, say, the camera, to make sure it can do calls okay, check the screen's okay, check the actual condition of the phone. Do all of those good checks and make sure obviously it's definitely unlocked to your carrier too. The other great thing I want to say about this phone, that if the screen breaks or any parts that they break right now, you can actually go to a lot of third-party places. And for example, like on this iPhone XR here, if you've got yourself a brand new screen on it, you can get a new screen for probably about $40 to $50 on that right now, what is really cool. But like I said, no point really going with the official Apple one, because it'll probably actually cost more than what actually the phone is worth, especially if you're buying it pre-owned like we've been talking about here. But the other thing that you're probably wondering about this phone here. Why am I not recommending this one? This here is the iPhone SE, and this here is the second generation. This is the model that came out in 2020 and comes with an A13 chipset. Now this phone is a good phone, but to be deadly honest, for me, I prefer this phone. Main reason is because it gives you better battery life, and also that most of the features that you get in this phone are the same in this phone. And also that with this one, it just feels a bit more dated now, the iPhone SE. The design is. The only main benefit is that it is the smallest iPhone we're going to talk about today as the best deals out there. And a lot of people, you know, love the design, love the size, but obviously you do lose quite a lot, say, on battery life in this, because it's definitely a small battery that you're going to receive inside of this phone. The great thing is, again, you can pick up this phone for less than $100 even, as you can see right here, what is pretty amazing. So if you do want to phones even cheaper than the XR, then yeah, get this, because you can pick it up even cheaper. And again, for support wise, you're probably going to get iOS 18, possibly iOS 19, so you're going to get about 2 to 3 years of support, you know, 1 or 2 years of operating systems, and you may also get another year of security updates too. So that is worth knowing with this iPhone SE second generation. Now, jumping it up a notch for $300 more, you can get this iPhone 12 Pro. Now, it is $200 more, but to be deadly honest, you are getting quite a lot of a more phone with this one that you've got here. This one here is a Pro phone, and one of the main advantages that you will get with this, you will get a far better camera system on it. You will definitely get all those features of 4K 60 frames per second, but you also get the telephoto zoom, and also you get an ultra wide camera too, what is really great. This phone also has an A14 chipset inside of it, so that means most likely likely you're going to get about probably another 4-year support also on this phone. So that's probably about another 3 years of operating systems and probably a further year of security updates on this phone too. So that is really, really great if you want to spend out a bit more money on that. To me, saying you're spending $300 for 4 years of support, that is pretty awesome. The great thing about this phone too is battery life is even better than what you get with, say, the iPhone XR right now. And also, like I said, it does look like one of the newer designs that we have from the iPhone 12 all the way up to the iPhone 15. So if you're in for the newer design, then this is definitely a great phone to go for. Looking on eBay here, as you can see, we've managed to find it for $300, what is really, really awesome. And also what I would say is if you're going to buy it, say, on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, make sure the seller has really good feedback, and the same like I said about the iPhone XR, make sure that you check the phone over, make sure the cameras work, the speakers work, the microphone works, make sure also that your SIM will work with this phone as well, so your carrier will work with it. And yeah, you can actually probably pick up yourself a really, really good deal on an iPhone 12 Pro right now. So yeah, that would be my next recommendation. If you've got $300 and that is kind of your budget, this is the phone that I would be picking right now. Now the next phone is for $500, and yes, you are seeing the right phone here. You, if you hunt around, can pick up an iPhone 15 normal for $500. Obviously, that is not going to be a new price, but like this iPhone 15 that I've got right here, this is a fantastic example of a phone what you can get right now. This has got the latest and greatest A16 chipset. What's inside of it? This phone here also is less than 1 year old right now. So the great thing is, even if you picked up one of these phones right now, and let's say it came out on the release date of the iPhone 15, you've got at least another 6 months warranty on it. Like this one that I picked up, I got it only about a week or two ago, and it only got purchased in December time 2023. So for me, I've still got round about another 9 months or so warranty on this phone, which is absolutely incredible to think that it cost $500 for this. The great thing about this phone, like I just said, because it's the newest one out there, you're probably going to get easily about, say, 7 years of support on this phone for $500. Yes, it is a refurbished cost, but like I said, you're getting that warranty. Apple do the warranty with the phone. They don't actually do the warranty with the person who purchased it. They can check it out by the serial number with that, and then with that, if there's any repairs or anything that needs to happen like that, Apple are more than likely to, repair any jobs like that. So that's the great thing I love about having with Apple warranty compared to other manufacturers out there. But talking about features though, the great thing about this iPhone, the camera is fantastic. You've got the 48 megapixel sensor inside of it. You've also got the ultra wide, and also with that 48 megapixel sensor, you can do telephoto up to 2 times, what is fantastic. The screen on the front is a 60 hertz display, but it is absolutely amazing. It's probably the best 60 hertz display you can get out there right now on any phone. Like I said, you do have to hunt around on eBay for a phone like this, or on Facebook Marketplace if people are selling them. But I would definitely say if you're buying on eBay, make sure you've got like a 14-day window to return it back in if you're not happy at all with it, because you are spending out a lot of cash here for this phone. Also the same with Craigslist and Facebook Marketplace. Do not part with any of your money until you fully see the phone working, you've tested it, you're seeing it working. Everything, like I said, the cameras, speakers, microphones, test them all, test your SIM too, and even transfer an eSIM or get somebody to make a phone call, prove that it's unlocked, or if it's locked to the carrier that you are with, that they can show that it's with that one. Make sure all of that information is shown to you. Also, do check out things like the battery health and things like that, and make sure, say for example with this type of phone, it's above, let's say, 95%, because it should be at least that at the age of this phone. The next iPhone may shock you, as you can see here, and it's the best and biggest one you can buy right now, and believe it or not, you can pick up one of these for $850. Now hear me out, just like what I talked about with the iPhone 15 right here, with this phone, being that it only came out in September time 2023, it will have at least around about 6 months warranty on that phone, and that's if the person who bought it on the release date. If they bought it in the last 2 or 3 months or so, then you will get even more warranty with it. My one here obviously is the one that I bought on the day of release, but if you have a look here, like I found this one on eBay right here, let's say that was bought in January this year in 2024, you will have your warranty to January 2025. And the great thing about Apple's warranty, like I said before, it works by the serial number. They don't care who purchased it, as long as that you know you can bring your phone, prove the serial number, they check it on their system, so if anything is wrong with it, they can actually do the repairs on your phone if anything, you know, that's just not working on the phone. If you've smashed the screen or something like the camera lens is smashed or like that, obviously they're not going to, repair that for free. It'd have to actually be something wrong with the phone. But the great thing is, like I said, guys, you can pick this up for $850. You're getting the best camera system out there right now. You're getting the free camera lenses. You're getting the 5x telephoto, the ultra wide, the wide, dynamic island, you name it. Promotion. I could keep on going, but I think too many reviews out there have talked about the iPhone 15 Pro Max, so you know what you're getting with this phone. But the great thing is, like I said, on eBay, you can pick this up for about $850, and also other people like on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist or whatnot, they're also selling it for around about that price too. Usual thing, guys, as well on eBay, I would say make sure you've got a 14-day window to return it back in if you're not happy with it. And then also the same with Craigslist and things like this, Facebook Marketplace, make sure that you do check out the phone, all its features, as many features as you can before purchasing it, or the person who's selling it to you to show you as many with that. Do not go blind with a phone like this. That's what I'd highly recommend. Now, the final phone is what I'm going to show you, and to me, I think this is the best phone for everything. This here is an iPhone 13. Now, the reason why I think this phone is probably the best phone for value, cost, you name it, is because of so many of its features. This phone here has the A15 chipset inside of it, and then this phone that we have right here, the iPhone 15, has the A16 inside of it. So that's only one generation different. And the main reason why this is the case is because with the iPhone 14, we actually got an A15 chipset put inside that phone, and it just had one extra GPU core, but the actual CPU and the majority of the power is very much the same to the iPhone 13, what came out the year before. Now, the reason why I say it's the best value is because of the amount of operating system updates you're going to get with it. At the end of the day, if this has got the A15 and they put this in the iPhone 14 too, it's most likely you're going to get probably around about 5 to 6 years of operating system updates, and then also a further year of security updates too. So that's 6 years of updates and bits like this. But yeah, you can pick this up for $350. And to be honest, that to me is great value. 6 years of updates for $350. You know, at the end of the day, an iPhone SE brand new costs more than that, and at the end of the day, that also has an A15 inside of it too. To me, it's a no-brainer buying an iPhone 13 like we have here as your best sort of value phone. It does also come with an ultra wide sensor. It also comes with a great snapper as well, standard one, and overall it's just a great phone. It might not have pro motion, it might not have pro features, too many of them, but overall I'd be picking this phone as my overall sort of best phone for value, cost and features, and mainly how long you could keep it for. It gives you that best value. So there we have it, guys. Those are my top phones that I would recommend for different kind of scenarios, for the lowest cost to the highest cost, and also the best kind of sort of all-rounder phone for budget and everything like that. What are your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments below. And also, guys, if you want to hear the latest Apple news, reviews and comparisons like we've done today, make sure you subscribe to this channel and also hit that notification bell too. Until next time, guys, I'll see you really soon. Take care. Bye bye.